Hi, I'm Chef AJ, and welcome to Expert Village. I'm here to show you that making healthy food can be easy, delicious, and fun. And now I'm going to make a cucumber peanut salad. You can see cucumber salads in just about every Asian restaurant, and there's millions of different recipes, but this is a really simple one. It's easy to make, and it's a great accompaniment if you're serving some kind of a hot Asian dish with it because it's cooling and it's refreshing, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So to start with, we have mint. And mint comes like this. It's a very fragrant, fresh herb. You do really want to use fresh. Fresh is always best. If you do have to use dried, you use a third less. So if a recipe calls for, say, 3 tablespoons of fresh mint, if it's dried, you want to go with 1. But really, it does make a difference in the taste. So all herbs pretty much come on a stem, and you want to take the leaves off. And I like to use 1 cup of firmly packed fresh mint. Now, if you really want to get technical, I weighed this and it was 2 ounces. And if you want your cooking, or especially your baking, to be consistent, you should always weigh things. And you can get a food scale pretty inexpensively at just about any, restaurant supply store. That's really, if you want to be completely, every recipe come out exactly the same. But it's fine if you just want to eyeball it. I'm using a cup of fresh mint. And I'm putting it in the food processor. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want it very, very fine. When you use the food processor for fresh herbs, you want to make sure that the food processor is completely dry. Otherwise, it will turn your herbs to mush. A little bit longer. I want it really fine so that I'm not tasting a big leaf of mint with every bite. I want it to be distributed very well throughout the salad. So this is really, really fine. You could do it by hand. I just think it takes much longer. And it really, when you food process it this way, the flavor and the smell just pops. So we're going to use that in a second. But the first thing and most important ingredient in the cucumber salad is probably the cucumbers. And I'm using 3 cucumbers. If you want to get technical, they weighed about 2 pounds. And I'm going to peel the cucumber. When you're using organic, it's not as important, and it's always best to always use organic, but sometimes certain ingredients, depending on where you live, you can't find. It's not always as important to peel them if they're organic. Certain things like raspberries and strawberries, very delicate things without a peel, it's really, really important to always buy organic. But other things such as a banana or a coconut where it's got a hard skin, it's not quite as bad if you can't find organic in that. But we're not using the peel just because it just in this recipe, it doesn't taste quite as good.